So guys, hi to everybody. Video is finally playing. I'm here. Sorry, it was just a delay of like 3 minutes because I was doing all of the settings. So today we gonna talk about risk management, about blowing of your deposits, of what reason it could be, so you know in advance and you don't make the same mistakes as a lot of people do. Okay, I understand now that you don't see my screen. Wait a second. I'm gonna make it one more time. Sometimes, oh, I deleted myself. Fuck. Wait a second. Okay, first of all, we did this. As you can see, it's some IT thing. So, perfect. Good. And. I don't know how to add myself now. Wait a second. No, I don't think it's this thing. Finally, guys, I made that. Sorry. Well, some technical things. Now it's all working. That's good. Perfect. I think now you see me. This video is not for trading signals. Yes, it's not for trading signals. No. We're gonna have it after this live stream in 2 hours in my VIP club channel. The trading session today is a live stream. It's educational live stream. I'm gonna open here trades, but you're not following it. I'm gonna do some comments about this so everybody see this, because on the YouTube there is a big delay of like 20 seconds. So if you will try to open the trades together with me on the YouTube, you're gonna have a delay of like 20 seconds. You can, for example, open the same currency pair right now on the M3 time frame, and you will see we have a different chart just because you have a delay of 20 seconds. So no, we're not following any trades here, guys. It's educational live stream, so we don't follow signals here because it's a big delay on the YouTube. Okay, perfect. I did that, and I'm gonna pin up this message. Okay, ma'am, thanks for confirming. Thanks for texting. Also, it's better to ask, this in advance than to after follow some of the trades. And of course, they're going to have a big delay. So today we're going to talk about the risk management, blowing your account, how it could happen, what you can do with that, and more. So we can't hear you. Pin up this message. I hear myself. You can turn on the video and turn off first, and after turn on. So everything is going to be working. Tell me if you hear me. Tell me. Hi. Okay, ma'am, thanks for confirming. Long queue. So I'm gonna read all of the comments from the start. So guys, tell me in the comments, because I see here a lot of people that was already on the live streams, and I love that. Thank you so much for watching me again. But the one that I didn't ask yet, where are you from, guys? Text me in the comments, so that's how we can know each other a little bit more, because even if you text me in the Telegram, we talk mostly about the work. So I would like to know more about you. Where are you from? How you started trading, for example? What is your experience? It would be really nice to read. I hope this world will be fine. Amen. Yes, I absolutely saying the same. Lisa did not inform us in the channels. I didn't. Wait a second. No, there is a link. Friends, here's the link to live session, so you don't forget. It was 1 hour before. And after I was doing the video, and the poll will be at my live stream. So I think I did. We can get chart patterns and signals in live. No, today it's not. Hi, Mentor. Looking forward to today's session. Thank you. But again, on live stream, there's no trading session. It's gonna be after in 2 hours on the VIP channel. It's time. Have everyone. Hope you're doing great. I'm hoping you too. Hi. How are you? Our queen is late. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. You're making me shy. Thank you, Norbert. I think that she enjoys being fashionably late. Oh my god, that's so cute. That's the best comment ever about me being late. Because guys, I'm a girl. I'm just a girl. So it's normal. It's even like, in the some of the principles of etiquette to be a bit late. So you get some mysterious thing, you more mysterious. People want to see you more and everything. So use this tip for me. So, what about this video? They will give trade signals or not? Anyone tell me? This will already answered. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Okay, here I can. Okay, Nigeria, Mauritius. That's nice. Wow, Nigeria. Also have so many subscribers from Nigeria, guys. I love you. Terry from Rosenville. Terry, of course. Damn Porsche. Terry, hi. Terry is my. I don't know, guys. Of course, I know that here's still a lot of the subscribers that watch me for a long time and they're on the live stream. But Terry is on my every trading session, so you can understand. I think, Terry, we need to have a call sometime, because I really want to have some feedback from you. I know sometimes I was doing the call before with one of my subscriber. For example, it was recently. You can find this video, like the interview with the subscriber, on my YouTube channel. He also won the contest. So that's how we decided to also make this kind of the video, because he wanted to share his feedback, his results and everything. So yeah, I would like to, guys, if you would like to have the interview with me, I mean, I'm interviewing you, not you me, you understand what I mean. So I would really like to have this kind of the interview sometime. So if you feel like you want it and you can share your experience, and you also want to know maybe my feedback about your trades, you want to ask some things about the trading, about your strategy, about your trades as well, like how it's all going, text me. I am thinking actually to make 1-2 like interviews in a week, where I'm talking with you, I'm helping you just for free, absolutely for free. If you share your experience back, and also, for example, I can post it. It would be really good, I think, for the beginners. For example, if you already have the experience and you have something to say, even though, for example, if you were trading before without me, like with somebody else, or you were trading by yourself, it would be also really good to hear your experience. So please let me know. That's very good and cool. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool, right? But I know that a lot of people is maybe shy or something to talk on the camera, and I totally understand that. So that's why I don't have that many like feedbacks in the video, of my subscribers, but actually it's so many, and I want to share it so much because there's a lot of subscribers that's trading for me with a long time and everything. So I think it would be really good. US, okay, that's 9. Worship got blown down. It's about what? Sorry, I didn't get it. For sure. Hello from Spain. I love Spain. I was in Spain last year, and oh my god, in Barcelona. I was in so many places last year, so I was like, what city exactly? In Barcelona, I love that. Even though I know not that many people like Barcelona, I think, because it's like really big city, it's really noisy sometimes and everything, but I love that, honestly, because, I mean, sometimes it's good to be in a big city, and it's so beautiful there. It's crazy. I was on all of the historical places there. I was in Parc Güell, that was built in 20th century, if I'm right, in 1990 something. No, in 1890 something. So 19th century. It's really beautiful. It's crazy how the culture there, the food, the people. Everybody was telling here. By the way, I'm gonna open a trade up for 2 minutes, but you don't open a trade, guys, because it's delayed on the YouTube. We're just gonna open it while we're talking, so we don't lose the time. So everybody was telling me that in Spain everybody is like losing the things, like somebody's stealing from them. I didn't have it. It's good that I didn't have it. And actually, I just saw only happy, smiley people that's really having fun and everything. Even though I was there in October or November, I think I was there, or maybe December even. December, I think December, in the end of the November, something like this. It was so cool. It was so warm, actually. It's crazy, and so many good restaurants. And it was all already in the Christmas decorations. Hello, mentor. I'm shy, lol. I knew it could happen. Okay. Hello, mentor. I'm from Nigeria. Perfect. I had no experience before, but thanks to your guidance, I'm still learning and gaining experience. Really grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's why I think You know, sometimes like I'm asking you the feedback and everything, and you might think that, oh, why is she asking feedback or something? But actually, just because I'm really interested how you're doing, and when I read your messages about that you're learning, getting experience, that you knew this and this and this from my channel, for example, it just breaks my heart in a good way. It melts my heart. I can say this. You are a trading queen. You are trading queens. You are trading queens. But thank you, thank you. Wanda, beautiful people. When is the VIP session starting? In 2 hours. In 2 hours, guys. I'm from Washington State. Wow, I've been trading for over a year and a half. Perfect. Tell me about your experience, how it was. It was Forex, it was something else, with futures, crypto, everything. It would be really nice to know. I'm from South Africa, Nigeria, and England. England, that's nice. That's nice. Kingston, Ontario, Canada. Canada, perfect. Pakistan, okay, that's great. Here we didn't close the trade, as you can see, we just did have a little bit enough, so we're gonna open here 2 more trades up. Also for 2 minutes, we actually needed to take just a little bit more time of the expiration, but okay, I didn't set it up. So today we're gonna talk about risk management. I know that I was talking about this topic pretty oftenly because actually it's pretty important. You know, I was always saying to my subscribers when I do a voice trading session every week at Friday, and in premium I have 2 voice trading sessions in a week. I think that's pretty fine, right? So there, of course, I'm talking a lot about trading in general, and of course the risk management as well, because you know, it's created not just because somebody wanted this, like, oh, it could be fun, you know, to have a risk management or something. It could be fun to have a martingale system or something. No, it was created because of the other people's mistakes and loses. So if, you know, somebody is saying to you that, you know, you should have risk management system, you should have a martingale system and everything. So if somebody's saying that to you, not because, I don't know, they're smart and they want to show you that, oh, you know, you need to do this, I know what to do. No, it's not because of this. It's because, you know, those people know that in trading for a pretty long time that you will make these mistakes, because we all did that. We all did that. We were all, when we just started, or thinking, oh, I know this, I got the market, you know, I got the secret, I'm just gonna make it all by myself, and I'm gonna open a trade for 10%, 20% of my balance, and I'm gonna be fine. By the way, in one of the trades we're in the plus, as you can see, it's kind of fluctuating. Here we were just in the plus for now it's minus 10 points. Let's just zoom it a little bit. As you can see, it's a bit tricky currency pair that's moving just this way, and also we opened 2 with a little bit different entry points. Let's wait. Oh, damn. And it just in the last seconds it started reversing. Oh, as you can see, oh my god, it's just in the end, it jumped if it had 1 more second. Now the market is definitely really tricky. I think you know why, definitely. It's still possible to trade. I'm not saying that, oh, this is like impossible to trade and everything. No, it's possible to do, but at the same time, you know, you can see a lot of the fluctuations, corrections, volatility, and everything. So of course, on this kind of the currency pairs, it's much more difficult-ier to trade. Here, for example, we can open a trade for 2 minutes up. As we can see, it's the continuation of the upward trend, which is gonna wait here. I just opened for $20, so that's how I can just cover my losses. It's one of the also like strategy for the risk management. Like, we have 2 different things how to do it. First of all, just use, as you can see, we also have some corrective candle, even though it was the continuation of the upward trend. Okay, that's fine. So there is the thing that you can use the fixed amount of money per trade. Like, for example, you use always $10. So for example, if you don't close the first trade in the plus for $10, you have minus $10. You open the next one for $10 again. But you know what's the point? That the payout is 92%. So you're gonna get from the $10 trade, the second one, $9.2. So that's how you're gonna be even a little minus. So that's how you can use, for example, $11, you know, just a little bit more. So that's how you get the $10 back. And that's how you cover your losses, absolutely. But at the same time, you know, it's could be a bit more difficult here, because that's how you spend longer time to cover your losses. So wait a second. Somebody texting me. I tried reading earlier and it just wasn't happening. Everything is going in the wrong way. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Today, you know, I was making the video for you also. and I started making the video. I was making it for such a long time because I couldn't get it. Like, it was always like so hard. I had so many catch-ups. It was like, damn, it's crazy. For the copy trading, how many? I don't do copy trading already, because I said before also in the channel that the copy trading was a good idea because a lot of people ask me about that because of the entry points and everything. So that's how we open the trades at the same exact moment. But at the same time, what I realized, I was making in the copy trading so many posts, so many educational things, the news and everything, and I realized nobody's reading that. Nobody's reading that. Nobody's learning. Nobody's watching anything that I send there. Just like, not even opening the channel. Like, we're just trading and that's it. And they're just closing a trade. But at the same time, also it was pretty difficult. We were trading in a really difficult moment when also all of this news with the Trump and US was started. So it was really, really hard to, to maintain and just to stop at some moment because we were gaining, we were having a profit of like plus $500 or something, and after boom, we had a minus. Then we again gained it back, then we had a minus, so we were stopping at just one place because of the really hard trading just in general at that moment. And also I realized, it's not the format I think that I prefer because again, my goal is always to make you not dependent on my signals. It's just the first step that you have, and after, for example, okay, for the first time you're following only my signals and everything, but after you watch my YouTube channel, by the way, we close the trade here, you watch my YouTube channel, you join my voice trading sessions when I do absolutely big analysis of the market, of the structure, of the trades and everything. So that's how you learn step by step, and you can open a trades by yourself in the future. This is the main goal for me, and it was always like this. And I realized that, well, I'm now, for example, I'm more focused as well on the VIP and premium because there we have more precise, how do I say that, educational format, like voice trading sessions and everything. Now also in the premium, by the way, tell me if it's interesting for you. I'm thinking to make educational live streams where we talk about some exact topic because, for example, on the YouTube, I talk about a lot of the different things and just in general, not like going sometimes that deep because I understand that for beginners it could be really, really hard to understand it from the start. Or for example, some of the video have like really, really difficult ones when, if for example a beginner will open this video, he will never understand anything because he doesn't even know what is the levels, what is the support resistance, candlestick patterns and everything. So that's why I also thinking about making like some educational format of the live streams in premium in the format of Zoom, where we are talking about some exact topics, levels, technical fundamental analysis. We are also analyzing some of the trades, where you could open a trade, where you cannot. Also there we can talk with you, you can share your experience, and it's going to be absolutely free as usual. Everything that I do is free. My premium, my VIP, my voice trading sessions and everything. So yeah, so I'm thinking more in this kind of the format because it's not interesting for me just to trade, I think. That's why I created my channel, my YouTube, and I'm doing this already for 4 years because I'm exchanging with you my knowledges, and it was always my goal. Like I just said myself when I was just starting, if I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna share my experience how I did that. And I always just wanted to have a blog. Actually, I think a lot of the girls had it when they were little, right? To be like to make videos, to be influencer and everything, and I always like that. I'm always a really talkative person, so I need to give this energy somewhere, I need to give it to somebody. So that's how I also have it back after from you, with your results, with your feedback, with everything that you give me actually. So we have just a few seconds left, and just a little bit, as you can see. Damn, in the last second we were in the plus, but as you can see, start fluctuating. So it could be actually the sign that maybe the upward trend is gonna slowing down now. So maybe we can check it out something else as well. Wait, I'm gonna check some other comments. How you bring good today? I think you mean how am I doing? I'm doing good. I was making the videos for you today on the YouTube. We are from Deer. Are you not using the catch-up system? I am. I'm using catch-up system, but not like every time. If I see that the situation is a bit riskful, I can not use it. And I'm always saying this to the subscribers, that it's both way how we can do this. We can do either fixed amount of money, either the catch-up. Right? So when we do a fixed amount of money, we minimize our risks, definitely. Forex and a bit of stocks, more so lately pocket option for like 5 months. Okay, it's interesting actually why because I was also starting with Forex, um, and after I changed to the pocket option. It's interesting why, I see it a lot actually. I see it a lot now. I also, when I had the interview with my subscriber, he told me that before he was doing Forex, now he's on the options, and now he's trading on the pocket option only. It's interesting why you changed. What made you change your style of trading? We can say that. Have you been to Nigeria before? No, I didn't. No, I didn't, but I want to. My dream is to travel all around the world, all of the countries, of course. So I think I'm gonna travel more definitely after in the countries that I've never been before, when it's all gonna be a bit slowing down. When we will see that in the world it's safe to travel, because now even a lot of the flights is canceled, and actually I think it's not that safe to fly now, to travel, not like everywhere of course, but still, I would rather, like, it's better not to after stuck somewhere, as a lot of people right now in Dubai, unfortunately, or in some other countries. So yeah, I was also like, I was reading so many posts, I was reading so many news, and I was watching so many videos as well on the YouTube about all of the situation, not even more like about what happened, but about how it can affect us in the future, at different countries, how it can affect the economy of US, of the other countries as well, China and everything. So, and of course it all affects the market. So that's why I'm also analyzing this and watching all of that. But at the same time, I was so after in a bad, not mood, but like mental state. I was feeling so bad for the people that I can't help, because I'm like this. For example, my friend today told me that she went to some little dogs that, like, in the vet clinic, and they're just staying there without any owners and everything. They were in the street before. They're really they didn't have enough food and everything. I was like, oh my god. So I'm gonna go there in the next week. She went there today, and I'm like this, when I see something like that, and I understand that I cannot affect this on anyhow. At the same time, it's so sad to see all of this. Actually, it's really sad, and it feels like, oh, what should I do? You're feeling bad, but you cannot do anything with this, because it's not going to change anything. Actually, of course you can talk about this and everything, but at the same time, globally, you will not affect on this anyhow, because we're not making decisions, right? So yeah, so my advice actually to you guys is not to read all of the news, like just to check the main ones. But what comes to the big news, or for example going too much deep into that, it's better not to do it, because first of all, you cannot do anything about that. Of course you can help the people if you can, financially and everything, because I'm sure there's a lot of the places you can right now do that, like online, but at the same time, not being in that, all of the negative news and area, because it just affects your mental state, definitely. So I'm also trying to not checking it too much, but I still can't. I'm still checking it. So yeah, mentor. Sometimes, mentor. Don't call me like this. Just Lisa. MACD shows red, but price still goes up. How do you handle that situation? Well, actually, the thing is that, again, indicators is just our helpers. It's just one of the instruments that we can use, right? And the indicators, they're based on the price, like not in the other way, like not indicators is showing us what is actually like the price is telling us. The price is giving this information to the indicator, and that's why it's creates in some other way. So the main important thing that how to read a market structure without indicators, because again, the indicators could be delayed. They can give you the wrong signals at the same time, because they work on some specific settings, first of all, and second of all, reading like the levels of the price and everything. That's why sometimes we use a few indicators, right, to analyze the market. For example, Donchian channels, and for example MACD indicator. Why? Because MACD indicator is showing us the price, how it's moving, how it's reacting and everything, who is stronger now, buyers or sellers, right? On the histogram, we can see that is the green pin bars right now in the histogram. It's crossing the zero level, and it's now the price is above the zero level. We can see our pin bars on the histogram. Here we close the trade. Also, we can see two lines of MACD is crossing each other, going up in the same direction. It's another buy signal, right? But at the same time, what we can see by the Donchian channels is showing us where is the support and resistance levels. So you need to check it out as well, and candlestick patterns. So here's, for example, the previous resistance level. After the support level was here, right? We can draw it like this. So the price was moving some kind of sideways. After it broke this level, it achieved this support level already. We can see it's also a number here, and it started reversing upward. And we can see until the next resistance level, the big one, there is still the time and the price to move. So even for example, but if we open RSI indicator, that when the RSI indicator just achieved the overbought zone, for example, as it was here, it was the upward trend for a pretty long time, a strong trend, and it achieved and broke the overbought zone here at 8:21 a.m. Yeah, at 8:21 a.m. And a lot of people think that when the price is just achieve the overbought zone, it's gonna reverse completely, like just right away, because it's oversold or overbought, for example. But as you can see, it was moving upwards still a long time, and you can see also on the MACD indicator, we can already see a red pin bars. That could be the sign that it's gonna be a reversal soon, right? But it started just right there, a sideways market, and only after we could see some downward move already. So that's why it's important not to use only one indicator if you use them, and also check it out the market structure just in general, because here, when our price was still in the overbought zone, we didn't have that many signs of the reversal. If you could see here 3 red candles or something, a pretty big upper wicks and everything, but no, the price will still continue moving upward. So that's why we only not need to pay attention to the indicators, but also to candlestick patterns and how the price is moving in general, how it's reacts, the candlestick patterns and everything. Because again, all of the indicators is based on the price, structure, on how a price looks like. And if we analyze only indicators but not the price, it's a big mistake. First of all, you need to analyze the price, just the price without any indicators. And after, you can turn on them to help you make decision, for example, or to give you more details. But actually, everything is obvious here. I'm sometimes trading without even any indicator, because we can see, again, it's a downward trend. It achieved this upward. It's definitely the upward trend, right? We can see by the candlestick patterns as well that the bodies of the candles is not like getting smaller or something. Yeah, it was here. It was just maybe some correctives and everything, but after still continue moving upward. Also, some of the resistance level, like a small one, is just right there, because we can see that the price before couldn't break this level there, right? So maybe our price is gonna achieve this level right now, but we still have a time. That's why I'm still opening here a buy trade. So only after that is gonna reverse, but we have just 2 minutes time of the expiration. So that's how we have enough time for the price not to reverse back if it's gonna achieve this level and gonna reverse. That's how we think. And after we already turn on the indicators and we see, okay, but the MACD, it's a buy signal. Okay, after we turn on the RSI indicator and it's a bit lagged, we see it's a buy signal. Definitely the price is moving upward. It still doesn't achieve our overbought zone or something, so everything is perfect. So how come you don't go for 1 minute, you always go for 2 or 3? It seems like forever waiting this special Kinsman law. I understand you, but actually, before I like to trade with 1 minute a lot, but actually it gives me sometimes, it's just not enough time sometimes. I mean, especially now in the market, when it's that much fluctuating and everything, so much volatility, while 1 minute is just like phew. Can kill everything. So yeah, we close here a trade. We can open another one. We still have a time till our level, and we don't see any signs of the reversal, so that's why we're opening this way. And I can understand, but at the same time, 2-3 minutes is also not that much. I mean, many people are trading for 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and everything. So, and they're fine. Keep up the energy and good work. Thank you. Hi, Lisa. You're doing a great job. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. I appreciate that. I feel like my video is a bit lagging, guys. No? Or just me? I see on the YouTube I'm like moving just a bit like this. but I hope it's still gonna be fine. I don't know, maybe something with the Wi-Fi. Everything should be nice before I check that as well. So yeah, here for example we have 1 minute 15 seconds. We're still in the plus, that's fine. So again, I think the risk management system we talked about, right, that we use 1% of our balance, not even 2, not 3, not 5 now, because sometimes a text that you can use 1 to 5%. But at the same time, you know that I always recommend to use only 1%, of course, is everyday choice. And I know that a lot of people is not using 1% of their deposit. I know it because you text me about that after. A lot of people using 10%, they don't care about any rules, even though I said that before, even though I'm sending this to them in private messages. And after they're like, oh, why I lose 20% of my balance? I was like, for how much you were opening your trade? They were like 20%. I just didn't close one trade, of course. So this is the thing, for example, so you can imagine. So if you open just one trade for 20%, you lose 20% at one time like this. And if you open a trade for 1%, you can open 20 trades like this to lose 20%. But at the same time, you wouldn't. You definitely will close at least one of the trades. Definitely. And that's why we also have a catch-up system. Like even in the bad conditions, it's possible to close the trades in this amount of tries, in this amount of attempts. Here we didn't close the trade. As we can see, we had a reversal. Yeah, it's achieved this level. We didn't have enough time. And if we open for like 30 seconds, 1 minute here, we would close the trade. But in this case, as you can see, it reversed. So we're going to open here another trade down. So yeah, so this is the thing. I think the main important thing is just to be patient. I understand that this is a pretty hard thing to do because you want to see a best and fast result in the short period of time and everything, but actually we need to understand that there's no fast result that coming like really fast and like really consistent after like you had the good result and after you maintaining this and you always do this kind of the result every day, for example. It's not possible. It could be a luck or something, but to have really consistent result, you need to have a system. You need to have a rules that you always follow. It's like in the, trainings, for example. Like if you go to the gym, you have a system, like how you work out. You need to eat before the gym. You need to eat protein, carbs, because now I'm going to the gym. I'm knowing more about that, and I'm doing this with the trainer, with the coach. Also, at Monday, you have this amount of the exercise, so many sets and everything. After you at Wednesday you have, for example, upper body before you have a lower body. After on the Friday you have again, for example, the lower body or something else, or the cardio and everything. So you all manage it by the system. Like if you're just gonna work out, just random exercise without technique, because a lot of the coaches, they say, right, that if you do exercises with a bad technique, it doesn't make sense. I mean, you could ruin even your muscles. You can, ruin, for example, your knees or something else, or you can have a pain after in the back if you don't do something right. For example, the abs exercise or something like with the upper body, you can even make it worse. So that's why the system in every area is really, really important, because without this, you can make even worse. So that's why in every area of your life, you need to have a system. If you want to have a good health, you go and drink the vitamins. You go to check it out with the doctor, and we just didn't have 1 second. What the hell? As you can see, we're just all in the plus. I love the trade. Okay, we're gonna find a new one. Here's, by the way, the pretty good one. I like the candles here. It's not moving that fast or something, but at the same time, it's not confirmed there yet. So at the same time, for example, if you want to have a good health, you go to the doctors, you drink the vitamins after if you see that you don't have enough vitamin D or something else, right? If you want to feel better because you understand that you sleep pretty bad, you know this rule. You know this rule that you need to sleep for 8 hours in a day. But how many people actually following this? Nobody. Everybody knows that you also need to sleep before 12 because that's how you have this melatonin, if I'm sure, in your hormones, and you feel good and you feel well rested. But everybody is going to sleep at 2-3 a.m., for example, and after they're having a headache and even though they could sleep, for example, for 8 hours, but from 2 to 10, and of course you're gonna feel really, really bad because many people is checking our body as the humans, how it works, how to make it better, how to make it feel better. And everybody knows about that. Everybody's watching the videos about this as well, how to eat healthy and everything. But after, everybody's is stopping at McDonald's, right? So if you have a goal, of course, it could be the body, it could be health, it could be anything in work area, for example. Just need to be consistent and just need to have a system or the strategy in everything. Thanks a lot, Lisa. It really helps. As I can see you properly, video quality is low. I hope everything is going to be easier after. I'm from Palestine. My chart is 23 seconds ahead of you. Maybe I can help you. Yeah, chart is, I told you before, there is a pinned message here in the comments that we have a delay of like 20 seconds on the YouTube. It's for everybody like this. So that's why we're not opening a trace here or something. It's going to be a trading session after in the channel. So please check it out thereafter. So, yeah, because on the YouTube, it's always a delay like this. Unfortunately, we cannot do anything. So, yeah. Yeah, see, I'm a bit lagging, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know what's up with YouTube again. But I hope it's gonna be better. It's gonna be better after. So, yeah. But yeah, really soon, we're gonna have a trading session there in the VIP. Trading Queen Liz. Oh, thank you. I like when somebody called me Liz, actually. It's really cute. So I was making, today the video outside. It was so hot. It's crazy. But I made that. You're going to see it soon on the YouTube. So guys, don't forget to subscribe here. We closed the trade. I think we're not going to open a trades already because it's kind of fluctuating here all. I'm also going to check it out, the market now. And all of the currency pairs that I would like to choose after on the trading session. So that's how we have the best setups. And I need to turn off and turn on my computer after because it's lagging a little bit because I think I'm using YouTube. Also some program for the YouTube live streams. Also the pocket option. So that's why it's like this. So yeah. So guys, we gonna continue after in the VIP Club channel. I hope we can join Premium VIP to keep improving my trading and learning from you. Thank you. Now I have a contest that you need to join the Premium and you can be one of the winner of the contest. I think you saw it in the Telegram. If you didn't, it's time to do this, guys. It's time to do this. So thank you so much for watching today's live stream. If you have any questions, you can follow the link in the description of this video. Guys, please follow only the link in the description of the video. On my YouTube, it's my only one official Telegram channel because it's many fakes now. Unfortunately, they're all creating not by my own, and we cannot do anything about this because Telegram is not blocking anybody, because in Telegram there's a lot of the content that shouldn't be seen by people but it's still not get blocked. And if I make the report about, oh, they're stealing my content, it's doing nothing about that. So please follow only the link under this video. There's my official channel. So guys, I'm waiting for all of you there. Thank you so much. And we're gonna have a trading session in 1 hour 15 minutes. Now I'm gonna check it out the market mode, so that's how we can have the best ones. So